Michael, what does paradise mean for you?
Wow, for me, I guess we all have our own versions of paradise and our own definitions of paradise. But when I speak of paradise, I guess my reference is to a collective consciousness image of what humanity sees as the future of humanity, where we all live free of any oppression, where we are allowed to express ourselves in any way we feel, our creative talents, where we live fulfilled lives to express our creativity and the talents we are born with, to have the absolute freedom to travel and absolute freedom to associate with anyone who you want to be able to help and participate in your community in whichever way you believe will benefit your community, and to be part of any community you choose to, no matter where you choose to be on planet Earth. And let the communities that you are supporting and contributing to become custodians of the planet, so that the planet is protected and our environment is protected on the highest level, so that our immediate surroundings and the surroundings all around the planet is an expression of our highest level of consciousness and in full balance of the planet and the environment we find ourselves in. That's a mouthful, but I guess that's the first thing that came to mind about paradise. I guess we could go on for forever and ever defining what paradise is, but at this stage, in this reality and this capitalistic enslavement system that we've been entrapped in, it is very difficult for us to even verbalize what paradise should be like. So I suppose the sooner we set up the communities that have this absolute freedom, the sooner we'll start laying the foundation for a future paradise, which right now we probably cannot even define.
What do you think prevents us from being in paradise?
At this stage, I believe we are our own worst enemies. Each and every one of us plays a big role in the enslavement process, because we are constantly tripping ourselves up with our thoughts and our belief system that we cannot get out of this mess that we have been trapped in, that we cannot get out of the slavery system. And that's really what the Ubuntu movement and what my message has been for a long time now, to say that stop creating obstacles and hurdles for ourselves. Find the solutions within ourselves. Realize that the solutions are a lot simpler than we can possibly ever imagine, and allow the solutions to come to us, and use the talents and skills we have to get ourselves out of the mess. So the answer to your question is that we are generally our worst enemies.
And how do you think we can get back into paradise?
Well, my philosophy is the Ubuntu philosophy, and that's what I've been spreading around the world for 11 years now, since 2005, 2006. And as I mentioned, the plan of action to introduce paradise back to humanity is a lot simpler than we can imagine. And it requires many people to do many things. But the most important thing it requires to start the process is for people to start uniting and work together. And that at the moment is one of the most difficult things to do, because we've been so traumatized and so divided that it has become very difficult for people to work together and trust each other and start uniting and paving the way forward. So one of the first hurdles we need to overcome is our separation and our division that has been imposed on us. So with the Ubuntu movement and the plan of action for the Ubuntu way forward is to start uniting people and showing the people how to unite. And to do that, we provide a plan of action for the community development, and also on the political front to take back what we've been prevented from doing through the political system, and realizing that politics should not be a dirty word. Politics should be there to serve the people. Politics should be there to do everything, to provide us with everything we need, because politics, even the word, is all about the people, for the people, by the people. So the Ubuntu movement and our philosophy is to create small communities that are not only self-sustaining, but actually communities of abundance. And by using the political platform to inject a virus of consciousness or a seed of consciousness into the political beast, I believe we can create the changes and the paradise we all imagine much quicker than any of us could possibly imagine.
Anything you want to tell us about paradise?
No,
You
I think that's pretty much it. You know, we can talk about it for hours and hours and days and days, and it's all going to be philosophy. But unfortunately, at some stage, the philosophy has to end, and we have to start acting. And it is in that acting that you find, or I have been finding, that a lot of people suddenly fall off the bandwagon. They're very happy to talk about philosophy and talk and share ideas, but the moment you ask people to get up and do something, that's when they actually stop performing. And we are now, with the Ubuntu movement, we are now starting to attract a different kind of person. Not just the spiritual theorists, but we're now inviting and surrounding ourselves and bringing into the Ubuntu core group around the world the spiritual activists that are actually doing something and are starting to work with us to pave the way forward and not just talk about it.
Thank you very much.